After 2 years of working without a contract, Saskatchewan doctors are very close to seeing a new agreement. The province and the Saskatchewan Medical Association have reached a tentative deal, with both sides saying they're very positive this deal will go through. But doctors are saying there are still a few issues which are not being answered in the new contracts.
If for whatever reason this is not ratified, in other words, if the physicians don't feel that it's an adequate contract, it'll be in the base increase, the general fee increase. It's relatively small, so it's not going to benefit every physician.
Dr. Cassette says rural physicians working in southwest Saskatchewan actually have quite a bit to gain from this new contract, as extra money has been put aside for them, and they can also look forward to fair compensation when working after hours and making house calls. These were both issues which led to a day-long clinic closure in both Swift Current and Moose Jaw late last year. But looking back at this demonstration, it seems to have led to results.
No question it helped. It wasn't something that we were looking forward to, but having said that, I mean, it has addressed the issue of on-call. We've actually got to a point where the contract is now signed. And look, fairly quickly after the action was taken.
And questioning the Ministry of Health about the 2 years spent at the bargaining table and the resulting clinic closures, they had these comments to make.
They felt that they needed to do what they did. At least from my perspective and from the ministry's perspective, there wasn't a time where we weren't at the table discussing. There was probably frustrations on both sides at certain points, but there was never a time where we backed away and said, we're done. We were always in discussion.
The new contract will help to address issues such as doctor recruitment and retention by providing more money for physicians and creating a more reasonable life-work balance. But Saskatchewan physicians are still making only a fraction of what their counterparts are making working in clinics across North America.
A base visit to a physician is only $29. That's a very reasonable sum for the service we provide. If you were in the States for that same service, you'll be paying about $120.
In an effort to stay competitive, Saskatchewan is offering an 11% increase in fees paid for physician services. And they've also put aside $33 million for incentives and special programs. 2,000 provincial physicians will vote yes or no to the contracts in mid-February. For Southwest TV News, I'm Kara Rapke.